Okay, what's up everybody? First hand when I sat down the other night, ace, ace, king, king. I am not joking. I was just talking about how you never get these hands and boom, there it is. First hand at prime. Somebody had the $6 straddle on and there were several callers, so luckily, unusually, by the time it got around to me, I was able to make it 40. And like always, I'm Fireman Scott. I'm getting called by several people. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 callers. Anyways, unbelievable, wouldn't you know it? Jack, deuce, 7, all hearts, and I happen to be a crazy person. Anyways, I plan to check raise the flop, and it checks around. That's fine with me. That just means that I can pot it for around 205 with the threat of another, I think I had another 360 behind. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna fold every hand here. Unless they have like a king high flush or a queen high flush, then I guess I'm just gonna lose this hand. But nobody has any of that, so everybody folds. When I say I'm a crazy person, it's because if I see a board with all hearts, I fantasize about having the dry guy, not fantasize about having the flush. What's up everybody, Fireman Scott. I am back here at Prime for another installment of my 1-3 PLO vlog series. I've been having a lot of fun doing it here. The place is great. I lost 1,200 the last session, really need to make up for it this session. First hand I woke up with ace, ace, king, king and won about a $160 pot. So well on my way. Good luck to me. Okay, next hand, back into the action. I have ace 3, 7, 8, ace 3 suited with diamonds. This guy next to me raises it up to 15. I make the call. I love position on anybody who wants to raise it, anybody that I'm better than, and that is everybody. I actually think this guy knows what he's doing. King 9, 8, backdoor diamonds and a pair of 8s, checks around, comes a 5 of hearts on the turn, everybody checks to me, so I just bet it and take it. Like I said, I think this guy knows what he's doing. He's probably a hold'em player. He's comfortable gambling. And there's another guy at the table to my left, Jerry, who is comfortable gambling too. Jerry has position on me, but I have position on this other guy. It's going to be a fun game. Here, same dude raises, and I decide, hey, I'm going to raise him up and have position. Like I said, I think he's a good player, but I'm the best player, so I want to see if I can get in a big pot with this guy and get everybody else to fold. So I make it 80. My hand has a lot of playability after the flop. I'm double suited. There's a rundown in there, although it's not a great rundown. Against multiple opponents, I want to get it heads up, but then Jerry comes in here. What the hell?
Start with that one.
Try to get this sucker out of here.
Before I set that.
What are you doing, man? Tried to isolate. Didn't isolate. Got 3 callers, so now we're just gonna switch to plan B and fuck them all to tears.
You want the lake here?
Thanks. Y'all ship it my way, baby.
I'm dead. That's my
Ship it my way, straight flush. I did not actually make a straight flush. I did make a flush, which was good enough to win the side pot. So I actually won 200 on that hand, losing the main to a bigger flush. The next hand, one of my best friends and the second greatest Omaha player in the world, Cyrus the Virus, walks up to watch me play a hand. I show him my cards, say hello. Carl's in there too. Jerry the sucker. Alright, we're back to this dude here. Again, he raised it 30. I decided to raise him with a good hand. He's asking the dealer. He's not sure, I guess, about how much I could raise it. But we get that straight, and he makes a call. Flop comes deuce, deuce, 3. I have position. The hand's over. There's almost no way he can beat me. He checks. I bet. He folds. And the second best player in the world is really impressed. Next hand. Aces. Boring ass aces. 1 suit, spades, ace, ace, 10, 3. I raise it up to 30. Get several callers. Oh, I remember this hand. This is insane. I get several callers, just like always. But trust me, this gets weird. This is why I'm telling you that 1-3 PLO is a crazy beatable game, because people do crazy nutso things. I flop the nuts. Top set, backdoor flush draw, a blocker to any straights, and a guy leads out and bets 100, gets 1 caller. Neither one of them have like less than 300 left, so there's no hand they could possibly fold here. So I'm just happy. I know all the money's going in. Comes a 6, another blank, just a perfect card for me. Thinking all the money's going in here, but they check. It doesn't matter. I bet it because there's not a combination of 4 cards that should be in either guy's hand that they could possibly fold here. If you are betting the flop, you should be calling the turn here. If you are calling the flop with some sort of draw, you still have that draw on the turn, and you know there's way too much money in the pot. It's remarkable. They both fold. I cannot believe this.
I know how you play.
You didn't think about what you were gonna do before it got to you?
I knew what I was gonna do. I fold. Show your hand. Show that bullshit below. I know you here.
You had to check out my YouTube channel. Oh. Then we come over to the last hand. Suited ace, ace deuce, 9, 8. And I'm involved again with this same dude. He's got a lot of chips. He's been running hot. And he's won some big pots. He's drinking. He's loose. And like I said, he knows what he's doing. He raises it up to 20, I believe, here. I make the call. A couple of other people make the call. Oh, I remember this flop. It comes a 9, jack 4. So I have a pair of 9s and backdoor hearts. He leads out and bets the flop, and I call it with a lot of turns I can steal this pot away with. And I also have a pair of 9s and backdoor hearts. Hoping for a good turn card to steal. And wouldn't you know it, an ace comes, and that just might be a really good card for me. If he had a hand like Jack 9, Queen 10, or if he flopped 2 pair, or he did have me beat on the flop, which is likely, I just hit gin on the turn. Now yes, he could have jacks, yes he could have ace jack, but there's a lot of times where I just hit gin, and if so, I want to get max value. I know I'm not folding, so I just want to get the money in and get max value if I hit gin. I realize I could be beat sometime. He makes the call. Hoping he has like a straight draw and a pair, or even flop 2 pair, and I turned a better 2 pair. Comes a queen. All straights got there, but it turns out he had ace jack. You better subscribe, motherfucker.